Alright my friends, so after we have downloaded and installed Google Chrome as well as Visual Studio Code, then what I will do, here I have the Visual Studio Code and also I have Google Chrome download and open. Now what is the next step? Now in order for us to learn about ECMAScript 6, we wanna do or write ECMAScript 6. Now ECMAScript 6 or the next generation of JavaScript, it is not supported on all the browsers, so we cannot go ahead and create some JavaScript file and write ECMAScript 6 and execute it in the web browser. This is not valid because most of the browsers does not support all these new features. So what we can do, we can use a tool that gonna go ahead and allow us to write any new JavaScript feature. Then what it's gonna do, it's gonna compile it to an old version of JavaScript so the browser can understand it. Okay, now the question, why does we need such a tool like this? In order for our applications that we are gonna build to run in all the browsers, so all the users have access to our application, then we wanna give the browser the old version of JavaScript because it is supported. Okay, so this is the answer of why we need such a tool like this, because it's gonna compile the new features of JavaScript which is not supported in the web browser, convert it to an old version of JavaScript which is fully supported in all the web browser. Okay, so in order for us to use such a tool like this, what I will do, instead of creating our own tool and go ahead and set up Bubble or any other tools, we are not going to do that. We are going to use Create React App. I know this is a tool for creating React applications, but it's also going to help us to write ECMAScript 6 and execute it in the web browser with very easy way. Okay, so what I will do in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your Create React App and also create some project with it. So the first thing first, I want you to, here I have the Create React App, the official website, and very simple. What you can do first of all, we want to install and download it, okay, on our machine so we can use it. Now what I want you to do is jump over and open your terminal. Okay, if terminal, essentially it is this program right here. Okay, if you are using Mac, then open the terminal. If you are using Windows, you can open the command prompt, or if you do not like to use the command prompt, I want you to open Visual Studio like this. Okay, if you hover on it here in the top menu, or we have the menu right here, click on terminal and we have a new terminal right here. Okay, this is gonna open a terminal here for you. Feel free to use it if you do not like to use the terminal or the command prompt in your operating system. So once you have the command prompt open, I want you to type this thing with me. I want you first of all to go ahead and download Node.js. Now Node.js, essentially it's a runtime, or it is an environment that can allow us to write JavaScript outside of the browser. So here inside your, for example, Google Chrome, since we have it open, I'm going to type just Node.js, okay, like so, .org. Okay, we have the official website right here. Jump over and download it and install it for your operating system. All right, this is going to take a while. I think it is quite a small file, so take a second, download it and install it for your own operating system. Now going back to the terminal, once you have download and install Node.js, let's type Node, okay, which is the program that we want to use, and I want you to type -v, okay, which is, this is a flag that it is gonna give our command some information about the command that we are gonna run. In this case, I want to check which version of Node that I already have it here on my machine. So I'm going to click on enter. We can see this is the version that I am using, and as you can see we have a new version right here. I'm not going to download it in front of you, that will take a while, so I'm going to leave it behind the scenes. Okay, once you do something like this, once you install and you have Node installed, by the way, if you run the command Node -v and you got an error, okay, or for example node cannot find node or unknown error whatsoever, then you probably didn't install node correctly, okay. However, if you already have it installed and some number pop up for you, okay, then what I want you to do, I want you to type npm-v, okay. This is what it's gonna do. It's gonna check for which version of the Node package manager. Node package manager, essentially it is like a marketplace that has a lot of third-party packages that we can use to make our life much easier. All right, so essentially this is the npm or the Node package manager, that it is like for example like the Google Play Store, which has a lot of apps. This npm has a lot of packages that built by other developers, and we can use it to make our life much easier or to automate some tasks. Okay, so once you have the npm installed, and by the way it's come by default with Node, so if you have installed Node, then you have the npm installed by default. Now once you have these two installed, I want to, let me clear the command, I want you to go ahead and type npm, which is the Node package manager, install. I want to install some package from you, okay. The tool that we are going to install called create react app, all right, like so. So we are installing the package called the create react app, okay, from the npm. But this is not done. What we want to do, we want to type -g. -g, that means it is going to install it globally. What does that mean? Well, instead of installing a create react app for a specific project, I want to install it globally so I can use it from anywhere inside my computer, right? So any package that you are going to install it in the future with this flag -g, that means you have access to this package globally from anywhere in your operating system. Now we are going to see the benefit of this command later on. All right, so I want you to click enter right now. This will take a while. I'm not gonna pause the video because I want to see with you if some error occur or not, so we can fix them together. However, if this is not, if this command didn't work for you, then probably you have an error with the npm. For example, it says cannot find npm or this command is unknown. Then what you want to do, you want to go ahead and install Node successfully. All right, so maybe you want to restart your operating system. In our case, I already have it installed, so as you can see we have an error right here. Okay, so what I will do, let me just see the error so we can see what is going on. So as you can see, it says permission denied and all kind of stuff, because I am running on Mac operating system and I want to install something globally. So I want to type sudo in front of it. So I'm going to click on enter. I'm going to enter my password. I'm going to click on enter. That will reinstall it. Okay, if you are a Windows user, then this is not going to happen for you. This is just for the Mac users. So as you can see, what it did, it has created an empty project, it has installed create react app with this version on my machine. Okay, so up to this point, and also telling me that we have a new version of npm. It comes by default with this node right here. All right, so in this video we have installed Node.js as well as the create react app. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to generate a new project using a create react app. See you in the next one.